Welcome back, hodlers. Today we're going to go over a bit of an update on Polkaswap. Obviously, you guys all know how hugely bullish I am on Polkaswap, but obviously we have a lot of price movement today, which is really nice to see. Before we get into the charts and the news, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more crypto news and content. Okay, so first and foremost, the Polkaswap team did come out with this fantastic article talking about crypto exchanges and why they're evolving. Obviously, I'm going to go like that on Twitter. So I would absolutely recommend any of you to go take a look, especially if you're not, you don't even have to be bullish on Polkaswap in general, and your knowledge can be just rudimentary because it goes through what a central entity is, what a decentralized entity is. So it is a pretty interesting read to see where we're going, and it also talks about why it's important to have ownership of your keys in a DeFi environment. So before we get into Polkaswap in general, I want to talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently right now bouncing below the 50,000 mark. We did hit above earlier today. We are currently kind of struggling at this point with 49,300. I'm not terribly worried. Bitcoin is above our 200-day moving average, and it is above our bull market support band. So at this point, I'm most likely sure that if we don't close above 50K today, we'll most likely close above 50K at some point this week. The Polkaswap price has done a huge job over the last couple of days. The market cap, which is the big number that actually matters, and the reason why the market cap matters is because the circulating supply for PSWAP is deflationary over time. So over time, there's going to be less and less PSWAP tokens. So the market cap is more the price of the actual system. But right now, as it stands with the current circulating supply in circulation, obviously, PSWAP is at 10 cents or 10 DAI, 10.23 to be exact. And to take a look at that representation on the price chart, we see this huge move over the past day, basically moving up, I believe, roughly about 50%. So yeah, I do see PSWAP moved about 50% up over the last couple of days, a huge bullish move for Polkaswap. Now, of course, some of this is probably due to the news and probably due to the enhancements that Polkaswap has added. If you didn't see that in the live stream over on Polkaswap, you can take a look now on anything that would show you a value. If you click on something like the XOR and PSWAP liquidity pair, you can see exactly the actual fiat monetary value of that token, and this is provided by that one website, the Celeste Shower, that links the DAI price to PSWAP. So now that's available, and also we have the dark and light mode available, so you can switch and toggle between that. But I don't think that this is obviously a main driver of the price. A lot of it, sure, is a lot of people entering the space, but typically, and I've been saying this a couple of times previously, is that usually after Bitcoin's made a huge move, made a huge pump over the last little while, that's when altcoins start to get some money. And first it goes high caps. So we saw Cardano move. So Cardano's at roughly $2.90 right now. We saw XRP move to $1.23. We saw Ethereum continue pumping. Now we're seeing micro caps, things like XOR and things like PSWAP. So XOR, again, is the gas token for PSWAP. It's what facilitates all the trades and runs the blockchain that operates PSWAP. Currently the XOR token is sitting at $316, definitely lower than my entry price on the XOR token. I think I entered the XOR token above 500. So obviously I've been taken for a bit of a rinse over the last little while. Obviously, we can't make good decisions all the time, and we can't time the market. I'm bullish on where the system is going to go, though, so I'm not terribly worried about my loss in investment. And I have been dollar cost averaging to lower that dollar cost. So right now, we are currently sitting at roughly 36% increase in the last day, which has been huge after the last little while that we've really suffered with XOR just basically trading the level in this $200 zone. Now, obviously, that is far lower from where it was and where I entered at roughly around the $500, $600 mark. I believe down in this region here around the 580, 490 is where I bought. But obviously, I lost a lot going down here further. But this is why you need to trust your research and trust what you're looking at, because obviously I saw the potential of Polkaswap being something in the future. There's a lot about Polkaswap that really impresses me, and that's why I'm hugely bullish on the system anyway. Now, obviously, this value is set to anywhere that has value. So if you have a balance, it'll show you exactly how much you have. If you type in exactly what you want, say 100 XOR, it tells you exactly what that price is right here. So you can find all of that now on Polkaswap. All your rewards are still here. They did fix this before. And again, you do see the dollar amount for your rewards. And now you also, which is useful, you see the dollar amount for the gas fee to extract your rewards. So you want to make sure that you're calculating this. Now I usually just save it up until there's a lot in there and then I have to pull it out. But right now, I'm not looking to claim in any way just because I don't need to. Now, I'm also asked a couple of different things. One, where do I think Polkaswap can go? And I think with the deflationary structure, I've talked a lot about where I think the market cap can go. And if you look at other DeFi tokens similar to Uniswap, right now the market capitalization is at roughly just under $15 billion. PancakeSwap is sitting at roughly 5.3 billion, and Polkaswap is sitting at a measly 373 million. And this should just highlight how early you are to Polkaswap. Now, again, it's hard to estimate the exact token price because the token supply is going to decrease over time, which means the price is going to go up. But I do think at least in the future, at least after this bull market, we are going to see a similar market cap, roughly between the $5 to $15 billion mark, come to PSWAP. So most likely we are going to see a huge increase from right now, way more than a 10x at this point. So I'd say a multi-dollar PSWAP by the end of this market cycle is more or less what I'm guesstimating. Now, obviously right now PSWAP has a lot to move considering that we're at just over a dime per PSWAP. So there's still a lot to go, but I do think this blockchain and this DEX can do it. To answer one more question, a lot of people ask me about another token called Polkadex, and I recognize that maybe some of the people messaging on my YouTube are probably bots, but some people are asking why would I buy Polkaswap over Polkadex, and again, I recognize that some of them are probably just bots. But the main reason is, now, number one, these dexes are not like each other. They're not at all the same thing in any way, shape, or form. Polkadex is a totally different project, and it's an order book exchange, which PSWAP is an automated market maker exchange. One of my earlier videos on PSWAP, I said it's the automated money maker. Unfortunately, no. But hey, maybe it will be an automated money maker. You never know. I mean, we're holding for the long term. So obviously, I'm hugely bullish on Polkaswap. I believe where it's going to go. If you did like this video, go ahead and give me a like, subscribe to the channel for more crypto news and content. And of course, happy hodling.